Yo, what's good? It's been a minute. A little bit of a tough start to the combine. Not tough, only two losers. But my daily loss limit and a losing trade for me is now 300. So it's kind of a lot of money, down about $600. And yeah, yesterday we took actually a really solid trade that ended up going over 3 to 1 in our favor. I was just greedy. I was looking for the 5 to 1. And yeah, didn't record that trade, but we were up around 1,000 and we got out for break even. Yeah, so I did record these two losing trades, so I'll show you guys that today. And I just want to say before anything, right when I wake up, I go to my settings now and I lock out my daily loss for 300 every single morning. So I'm gonna do that every single day. All right, let's get to these live trades. I couldn't find the first recording from the first loser on the 27th, but here's the trade I took today, which was a loser. Today's March 4th. Anyways, this was a trade that my mentor called out. I didn't really understand the setup he was calling out, which in the future I should not be taking. But there was basically a demand zone that we were coming out of around here, and a lot of bids here indicating buying. And we waited for a retest into that zone with the bids, and I went long. We just hit over a 1 to 1 on this trade, and I should have honestly got a better entry, so I could have gone break even. I should have hit a 2 to 1 on this trade to go break even, but my entry was bad and my position sizing was bad. Like I said, every loss is going to be $300 on this account, but I wanted to have my stop loss below that candle right here. Yeah, below this candle, which is around 3 points lower. And I couldn't do that because the loss was already too big, because my position size was too big. Should have went in with around like 8 contracts. Yeah, we got stopped out really quickly. Here's my daily loss daily loss trigger getting hit. And yeah, that was the day. Very quick. 9:45 was the end of the day. And yeah, that's it. Despite me losing 2 trades on this combine, I feel the best of my trading I've ever felt using this daily loss limit. I'm really confident I'll be able to stay in this game over and over every day, which will allow me to learn more and trade more. And so I'm super happy about that, and I'm proud of myself for implementing that. So yeah, I feel my discipline growing. Anyways, I'll still go over this first loser I took on the 27th. And yeah, I'll show you guys what I saw for this trade too. Here is the losing trade from today. We were coming down, trending down like always, into this 2-hour demand zone. We showed a reaction here out of that zone. And here's the reaction here. A few bids here and a move up, indicating buys were present at this demand zone. I waited for us to come back into that area of consolidation right here where these buyers kind of initiated from. And I saw a huge sell right here and pop up where I went long with this yellow line. Fill was terrible. I should have gotten filled pretty much down here, which would have given me at least a 2 to 1 on this trade and allowed me to break even, because if you guys saw the live trade, it did work in my favor right away. Yeah, but my fill was terrible, my position sizing was terrible, and I'm the only one that can really take responsibility for that. So yeah, I deserve this loser. Like I said, this was an idea that my mentor called out. And I didn't really understand this trade. Like, if he didn't call it out, I totally would not have taken this trade. So I'm trying to remind myself, if he calls out a trade that you wouldn't take yourself, and you're not like, wow, this is a fire setup, just don't trade it, man. There's no point to take a trade you don't understand, especially because you're not going to get any good data from that. Like, I'm not getting any good data from this trade. This is none of my setups that I trade, so I can't record that really. Yeah, so this was the loss from today, and I'll quickly show you guys the loss on the 27th that I also recorded. Here was the losing trade that I took on the 27th. I'm pretty proud of this trade. I was super patient waiting for my setup, and yeah, this was my own setup. It was a loss for a continuation lower off of VWAP. Like I've said, we've been in a bearish trend pretty much, so the market's been trending down, so I was trading with the trend here, There's a huge sell-off all morning. A bunch of sell orders on bookmap too. Yeah, I waited a long time for us to come to VWAP, and we were rejecting it over and over with bids not being continued higher. So as we kept going, and bids continued getting filled, not going higher, we even started to make a little bit of lower highs. I went short here with my yellow line, and yeah, the next candle just ripped me up. It just totally blew past my stop. I would say this is a pretty good loser though, and I'm pretty happy with this trade actually. Yeah, so new trend was formed with such an intense rally down here from the bottom. This was a very intense rally right here. Huge orders down here. So it was a very strong trend. Could have been why this trade failed, since I was no longer trading with the trend, which was lower. This is a complete V-shaped reversal. Yeah, I gotta pay more attention to volume. I should have went long here. I did go long here actually. I got out for break even though it would have been a huge winner. So yeah, pay more attention to volume, because there's this huge volume spike down here indicating a reversal. And yeah, I saw it. I took the trade and I got nervous and got out early, essentially. Yeah, this was a lot of conviction to stay into the trade. So bookmap was kind of mid. Yeah, the bids just weren't high enough, weren't large enough to really make this trade seem valid. Like buyers were actually getting trapped here. They were kind of just normal sized bubbles. Like I said, I missed my trade at the bottom. So yeah, I got a poor entry on this trade from the reversal. It wasn't the worst entry, but it was slightly bad, and it made me get out prematurely. And this caused me to be upset that I missed the move that I was correct on, and that's probably why I jumped in a trade that wasn't totally, an A+ setup. All right, so what do you guys think of this macro environment? This is the S&P. We broke this major trend line, and it just looks devious right here, man. It looks like we could shoot down. This is a huge drop already. Anyways, we've been just trending down each and every day. So if you're a trend trader, I would think that you're doing better in this environment. Yeah, but we've been getting chopped up in the combine a little bit. Only 2 losers. We're gonna come back stronger than ever. Yeah, let me know how you're trading in this environment and how you traded today. Thank you guys for watching this video, and peace.